In this video, we're going to look at the reconciliation history, which is available from the banking menu. When you perform a bank reconciliation, either a manual one through the use of reconcile or by processing a bank import, the items included in that reconciliation are added to the reconciliation history. We can click on the printer icon and that will show us the items which were included in that particular reconciliation. We're going to look at different scenarios that may occur if you do certain actions. For example, if you were to unreconcile an item. So if I take one of these items, and let's take the donation from Vincent Pugh, if I wanted to unreconcile that item, I'll go to the banking menu and I'll list the transactions through view, and I can see my reconciled item shown by the tick in the shield. Now ordinarily you shouldn't need to unreconcile an item, as you can use our Analyse tool. The Analyse tool allows you to make corrections, so if you've recorded to the wrong account or to the wrong fund or activity, these can be updated without unreconciling. However, if you do need to unreconcile an item, and we're going to unreconcile this one, you can do so. But what will happen in terms of the reconciliation? Because essentially what we've done is we've removed one item from that history. If I look at the reconciliation history again, you'll note two things. One, we have salmon coloured lines. This will indicate that the ending balance of one is no longer the starting balance of the other. There's a difference of that £50. If I click on the printer icon, what you'll see is, as well as the items reconciled, it shows you any unreconciled items as at the date of a particular reconciliation. At the top of the screen, because the balances no longer flow from one to the next, you have realigned balances. At this point, you have different actions that you can take. In this very simple case, I may want to add a reconciliation between these two salmon lines. And I can do so by using the balances that we have here. So I'm going to use that starting balance and this as an ending balance. So if I go to the reconcile option, the manual reconcile option, I'm going to date this the 30th of the 9th. It'll advise that it's not the date it's expecting. I'm going to put in the starting balance and I'm going to do that just to the 30th of the 9th. We're then going to put in the ending balance that we're looking to agree to. And at this point, it will tell me that we're out by £50. If I scroll down, I can see the items which are as yet unreconciled on the system. So I've got some future dated ones, but I've got this one here for £50. If I tick that to say that it is actually cleared, I've adjusted to whatever I needed to do, the amount to reconcile is now nil, and I have the submit button. I click submit and you'll note that the salmon lines have disappeared, as has the realign balances option. So everything now flows smoothly. But if we take a different example where we want to use the realign balances, maybe we've deleted an item, duplication or something like that, and I'm going to go to the bank view again. And let's say that I want to delete this particular item. So before I can delete it, I have to unreconcile it. And then I'm provided with the option of deleting it. So I've deleted that transaction entirely from the system. Looking again at the reconciliation history, we now have again the salmon lines. But because I know that particular transaction was a duplication, what I need to do is to roll the balances through, and I do that through the use of realign balances. So what you'll see is that 25,164 will be the starting balance of the next when I click the option. And we're now back at a position where the rolling balance is there, and this should be agreeing to my bank balance. Obviously I'll confirm that against the statement, and I would confirm it against the bank balance that is held on Liberty accounts. Please feel free to contact us with questions on this or other features of Liberty accounts.